The future is being built today, and it's bigger than you can imagine. From towering skyscrapers to underwater cities, the world's most ambitious minds are dreaming up mega projects that will redefine how we live. Welcome to 20 biggest mega projects of the future. 20 jaw-dropping feats of engineering set to shape tomorrow. Let's dive in. First up, the iconic tower in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Once called Kingdom Tower, this beast is aiming to be the world's first kilometer-high skyscraper. Over 3,280 feet tall. Designed by Adrian Smith, it'll house luxury apartments, offices, and a sky terrace with views stretching over the Red Sea. Construction's been slow since 2017, but when finished, it'll dwarf even the Burj Khalifa. Next, the Hyperloop One in the United States. Picture this: passenger pods zooming through vacuum tubes at 760 miles per hour. Connecting cities like LA to San Francisco in 30 minutes, this Elon Musk-inspired project promises to revolutionize travel. Test tracks are already running, with commercial routes eyed for the 2030s. Over in China, the Jing-Jin-Ji megalopolis is merging Beijing, Tianjin, and Hebei into one colossal urban zone. By 2035, it'll house 130 million people across 82,000 square miles, bigger than some countries. High-speed rail and smart tech will tie it all together, making it a blueprint for future supercities. Now, the great man-made river in Libya, it's not new, it started in the 80s, but Phase 4 is still underway, aiming to pump 6.5 million cubic meters of water daily from the Sahara to coastal cities. It's the world's largest irrigation project, a lifeline in a desert nation, though funding hiccups keep delaying it. Head to Dubai for the World Islands, an artificial archipelago of 300 islands shaped like a world map. Started in 2003, it stalled after the financial crisis, but developers are reviving it with luxury resorts and private estates. By 2030, it could be a playground for the ultra-rich if it doesn't sink first. In Japan, the Shimizu Megacity Pyramid looms on the horizon. This floating pyramid in Tokyo Bay could house 1 million people in a structure 6,500 feet tall, 14 times the height of the Great Pyramid of Giza. It's still a concept, but carbon nanotubes might make it real by 2050. Saudi Arabia is back with Neom, a $500 billion city-state on the Red Sea. Spanning 10,000 square miles, it'll feature flying taxis, robot maids, and zero-carbon emissions. The Line, a 105-mile-long linear city, is its centerpiece, with construction kicking off in 2021. Completion? The International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, or ITER in France, isn't a building. It's the future of energy. This fusion reactor aims to mimic the sun, producing clean power for millions. It's been under construction since 2007, with first plasma expected in 2035. Off Malaysia, Forest City is rising, a $100 billion eco-metropolis on 4 artificial islands. It'll house 700,000 people with vertical gardens and self-driving cars by 2040. Critics call it a ghost town already, but developers swear it's the city of tomorrow. In the United States, the California High-Speed Rail aims to link San Francisco to Los Angeles in under 3 hours. At 800 miles long and $100 billion, it's been plagued by delays since 2008. If finished by 2033, it'll carry 100 million passengers a year, assuming it ever gets done. South Korea's Songdo International Business District is a smart city built from scratch. Covering 1,500 acres, it's got AI trash systems, ubiquitous Wi-Fi, and green skyscrapers. Fully operational by 2025, it's a glimpse at urban living 2.0. The Bering Strait Tunnel could connect Russia and Alaska 50 miles under the sea. At $65 billion, it'd carry trains, cars, and pipelines linking continents. It's been a dream since the 19th century, but political tensions keep it decades away. India's Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor is a $90 billion mega-project spanning 900 miles. With smart cities, ports, and high-speed freight, it'll boost India's economy by 2040. Construction's rolling, but bureaucracy's the real challenge. In Qatar, Lusail City is a $45 billion futuristic hub for 450,000 people. Built for the 2022 World Cup, it's got a marina, skyscrapers, and a stadium-turned-mall. It's nearly done, proving small nations can dream big. The Grand Inga Dam in the Congo could be the world's largest hydropower plant. At $80 billion, it'd generate 40,000 megawatts, enough for half of Africa. Political instability has stalled it since the 80s, but it's still on the table for 2040. Norway's ship tunnel is wild, a 1-mile-long passage through a mountain for cruise ships. Costing $330 million, it'll let vessels skip stormy seas by 2026. It's small scale compared to others, but the engineering's insane. China's South North Water Transfer Project is already the world's priciest infrastructure gig at $80 billion. Moving 44 billion cubic meters of water yearly across 1,400 miles, its final phase could wrap by 2030, quenching thirsty cities. The Ocean Spiral in Japan is an underwater city for 5,000 people. Sunk 3 miles deep, it'd use ocean currents for power and grow food hydroponically. It's a $26 billion concept, may be viable by 2070 if tech catches up. In the UAE, Masdar City is a zero-carbon experiment near Abu Dhabi. Solar-powered and car-free, it'll house 50,000 by 2030. Started in 2006, it's behind schedule but still a model for sustainable living. Finally, SpaceX's Starbase in Texas isn't just a launch site, it's a future spaceport city. With $3 billion invested, it'll support Mars missions and house thousands by 2040. Elon's betting it'll be humanity's off-world hub. And there you have it. 20 mega projects pushing the boundaries of what's possible. From sky-high towers to underwater utopias, the future's looking bold. Which one's your favorite? Let us know, and we'll see you next time for more crazy ideas.